everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Faith. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 0 to 3 month must-haves. I'm a second-time mom now, so I feel like I really know what the true must-haves are now, having experienced the newborn stage with 2 babies. My son Jesse, my second born, is now almost 4 months, so I figured this would be a great time to kind of evaluate and analyze which products I've really loved during that newborn stage. In the video, I'll be talking about some larger, pricier items, as well as just day-to-day little items that I think you will find very helpful. Also, let us know down in the comments when you're due or how many kiddos you have. I love meeting you and knowing more about your families. But let's hop right on into the video. Time is of the essence when you have 2 kids, so I'm gonna be rolling through this really quickly. I'm gonna start with the bigger items. So number 1, this is something I used with my firstborn, but have used even more with now my secondborn, Jesse. It's the DockATot. Other people love the Snuggle Me Organic. I haven't tried that one. I'm sure they're pretty similar, but I think you should definitely invest in something like this, something that you can lay your baby flat on. This is an additional little piece that you can purchase with the DockATot. I put this on here now that Jesse is more like alert and active. He likes looking at these little guys, but you don't have to have this on here. I'll show you what it looks like without this. Here it is. This is what Jesse took most of his naps in when he was a newborn. And now, like I said, he just kind of likes to lay in here and look at those little dangly guys. The nice thing about this is the cover is removable and washable, and there's a bunch of different fun prints you can get for the cover. This also kind of connects here like this. So when they're really little, it really kind of keeps them nice and compact. He's so long now though that his legs kind of fall off the end. We're about done using this, but that was definitely worth it for those first 3 months. It's really the only thing he would sleep in for naps when he was little. So yeah, that was definitely worth the investment. The next larger item I want to talk about is the Lovevery Play Gym. I had this with my daughter Summer, and now Jesse's using it and he absolutely loves it. He didn't really use it probably like the first month or so. He was just too little, but in months 2 and 3, he really started to love it. I have videos I'll pop up here of him interacting with the hanging toys and everything like that. We also do tummy time on it because there's little windows where you can put different pictures and like a mirror so they can see themselves. I also just love how aesthetically pleasing it is. It's not like super, super loud, bright colors. So I don't mind looking at it in my living room because that's where I keep it. When I'm making dinner or doing something like that, he's normally laying in the play gym doing some sort of stimulating activity in there, which is awesome. I should mention as well, everything I talk about today will be linked down below, and I do have maybe some sort of discount with Lovevery. Jesse's right down here if you hear him talking. Check down there for links and things like that. As always, it helps me a ton when you purchase through my links. Next large product, the Graco Pack and Play. So when he was a newborn, I used it as the bassinet next to my bed for him to sleep in. It also comes with a bouncer, which he's in right now. He loves to hang out in this thing all day. I'll pop up pictures of him or videos of him just sitting in there. He literally loves it. It's his favorite thing to lounge in. And also it's great for diaper changes too, because there's a little side hanging compartment that you can put diapers in, wipes, things like that. And also as he gets older, it'll be great if we're maybe outside and I want to contain him, or even inside and I want to contain him in there with some toys. It's also great for travel if you need to bring it along with you, if the place you're going doesn't have a crib or something like that. So I highly recommend getting it. It's just great for so many different stages. Now moving into the like smaller things, not as expensive things that I think you're really gonna like. The first one I'm gonna get out of the way because this is more of a weather dependent or seasonal dependent item. You're really only gonna want this if your baby is gonna be born in the winter. And mine was. Jesse was born in January, so we had to get something like this, and I really love this one. This is the Skip Hop car seat cover. So basically this just goes over any car seat. It's stretchy and you can zip them up in a little cocoon so that they are safe from the elements, from the snow, from the cold, everything like that. If you're due in the winter, highly recommend it. Next product I'm going to talk about is one I raved about with Summer, my daughter, and also now Jesse. It's the Halo Swaddles. These are where it's at if you don't want to actually swaddle up in like a blanket. It's just too hard. This is so easy. It's just Velcro. And the nice thing about it too is it makes transitioning out of the swaddle really easy too. Jesse is at the stage now where we are transitioning him out of the swaddle because he's getting bigger. He's starting to be able to roll. And the nice thing about this is you can just tuck one arm in or no arms in and just like Velcro this around the body. So it really can grow with your baby too. He is now in the size small, which is for 3 to 6 months. I'm probably going to have to move up to size medium for the next time when I have to buy these. And at that point, I'll probably just buy their wearable blankets without the Velcro attachment. My daughter, who's almost 3, still wears a wearable blanket because it's just kind of part of her routine and she likes it. So we love Halo. We love the brand and all of their products. Okay, next up are these muslin birth cloths. I got these off of Amazon with summer. So these have stood the test of time. I'm still using them now with Jesse and they're just so absorbent. They're the perfect size. I really love these. I should probably order another pack because a few of them kind of just stained over time from being left in storage. We might have a visitor. But yeah, I will link these down below because they're super affordable and they're just great. They get the job done, super absorbent, and I can just lay this right over my shoulder and his puke can get on that, even though he's still just, I get puke everywhere all day, every day. It just is what it is at this point, but I'm gonna get him. I know, buddy, join the video. So this is Jesse. Like I said, he's almost 4 months. He will be 4 months in 4 days. So these are all things we've loved, right? The next product I'm going to talk about is this all over ointment from Tubby Todd. So if you are going to be breastfeeding, breast milk is great for any little areas that are really dry, or like if your baby scratches their face, which is bound to happen, breast milk is great. But if you end up not breastfeeding, or you just, for whatever reason, want to slap on a little extra something, this stuff is great. It works, in my opinion, just as good as breast milk. Whenever he would scratch his face or have like a dry patch, I'd put a little bit of this on it, and by the next day, it was literally gone. So I have not found anything that works as good as this. Did you just puke? Oh, he just burped. We also used their lavender lotion. I'm all out of that. I'm gonna have to repurchase, but this all over ointment's really good, especially like I said, if you're not breastfeeding and you're not gonna have the breast milk to use for those types of spots. Thank you for that. And I threw the burp cloth over there. So that's just excellent. Next product is the BioGaia. I hope I'm saying that right. This is the probiotics that I gave him when he was a newborn. Newborns have really just sensitive tummies, most of them, and their digestive system is not fully like functioning well. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to say that scientifically, but I know with both of my kids, they both had milk and soy protein intolerance. Summer did when she was a baby, and he does now. And this really, really helps them. It just really helps with digestion, makes their tummy feel better. And along the lines of that too, we also used the Mylicon Gas Drops. He really did well with these. As soon as I would give him some of those, if he was feeling uncomfortable, he would legitimately feel better right away and let up a big burp or toot. Next product I want to talk about are these Frida baby nail clippers. I got these with Summer, but for whatever reason, I was just afraid to use them because they looked so big, and I never really like tried to use them. And what I didn't realize is the way that they are designed, they're kind of like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like at an angle where it's pinched on the one side where you literally, it's impossible to get the baby's finger or skin in these. I wish I would have realized that and used them on her because it would have been a lot easier than what I was doing. But yeah, these are super good. I've clipped his nails a bunch of times and never had to worry about getting his little finger stuck in there and making him bleed or anything. Last couple of products are more just fun little things. I'm not a big proponent of getting a newborn a lot of like toys and stuff because they literally can't do anything. But if you really are having the itch to like get them something, get a toy or something, this is really the only thing I would recommend because all these little rings are small enough for a baby to grab. I love all the colors, and this black and white one too is great for babies because they really like high contrast objects. So if you're really looking for a baby toy, you just can't help yourself, this is the one I would recommend. You can get it on Amazon. And then speaking of like high contrast stuff, we have these books that he actually loves. It was so cute the first time I showed him one when he was maybe 2-3 weeks old. His eyes would just like get huge because babies love high contrast objects like this. So black and white books are super good for that. These you can all get on Amazon as well. That is it though, guys. Those are like the 10 or so products I wanted to mention for 0 to 3 months that I think are like the creme de la creme, the real things you need. There's not a lot you need for a baby other than the obvious of like diapers and some onesies, which I wasn't gonna mention because that's like pretty obvious. And then you've also got like the nursery setup, like the crib and all of that. If you're interested in seeing everything that I have in his nursery, I actually have a highlight reel on my Instagram if you want links for stuff like that, like our rocking chair, our crib, our changing table, all of that. But I wanted to share with you the real like baby products that we've used on the daily for the last 3 months or so. I hope that this video was helpful. Comment down below what your current mom situation is. Are you due with a baby? Do you have a new baby? Like what brings you here today? I'd love to chat with you. I had a feeling this video was gonna have to be pretty to the point, which I'm sure you guys don't mind. I don't know about you, but when I go on YouTube now, if I'm looking for a video, I want one that's like right to the point. So give me a thumbs up too if you enjoyed that. But that is it, guys. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Can you say bye? Can you say bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.